shop online, or connect with friends without going through a handful of tech giants. Sound familiar? That's because companies like Google and Amazon have become so ingrained in our daily lives, it's hard to picture a world without them. But have you ever wondered how they got so powerful? From Wall Street to your street, we share the world of money in a clear way. Today, we re-diving into the fascinating world of platform economics, the secret sauce behind the dominance of tech giants like Google and Amazon. These companies aren't just selling products or services. They're operating entire ecosystems that consumers, businesses, and even competitors depend on. The answer lies in a shift from traditional business models to multi-sided markets, where these platforms act as brokers connecting different groups. This matters for all of us. As consumers, we get convenience and access, but we might see fewer choices in the long run. For businesses, it opens up global markets, but also creates dependency. So, what exactly is platform economics? Unlike traditional businesses where value flows in a straight line from company to product to customer, platforms create marketplaces where value flows both ways. Take Uber, for example. It connects drivers with passengers. Airbnb links hosts with travelers, and Amazon. The key insight here is that in the digital economy, the real value comes from facilitating interactions rather than producing goods. Google doesn't just provide information, it connects users searching for answers with advertisers willing to pay for attention. Now, let's talk about the superpower of these platforms. Network effects. Think about Facebook. It's useful because your friends are on it. If they all left, its value would plummet instantly. But it gets even more interesting with indirect network effects. Growth on one side drives growth on the other. Amazon is a perfect example. More sellers lead to more product variety, which attracts more buyers, resulting in more sales. These platforms get stronger with every interaction. Google improves its search results by analyzing billions of queries. Amazon uses your purchase history to fine-tune its recommendations and pricing. Every search you make trains its algorithm, making results faster and more accurate. Competitors like Bing or DuckDuckGo simply can't match this scale of data. These create a digital environment that keeps users locked in and collects massive amounts of cross-platform data. Even if a competitor offers a better product in one area, they can't match Google's data advantage, brand trust, and ecosystem reach. It's not just an online store. It's a marketplace where millions of third-party sellers compete. This diversity attracts buyers, which in turn attracts even more sellers. And with Prime membership, Amazon has created the ultimate loyalty program. Once you're subscribed, it's hard to imagine life without fast shipping, video streaming, and all those other perks. The profits from AWS help subsidize Amazon's retail expansion, giving it an edge that's hard to beat. So, what does all this mean for society and the economy? On the bright side, consumers get cheaper products, faster delivery, and access to global markets. These platforms have enormous monopoly power. They set the rules of the market and often favor themselves. Just think about Amazon promoting its own products over those of third-party sellers. Small businesses become dependent on these giants for traffic and visibility. A simple policy change can destroy livelihoods overnight. And let's not forget about our own dependency. Can you imagine a day without Google search or Amazon's marketplace? For many of us, it's become unthinkable. This brings us to the big question. How do we regulate these platforms? Governments worldwide are debating whether tech giants should be broken up or regulated like utilities. Some propose breaking up companies, like separating YouTube from Google. Others call for stricter rules on self-preferencing and data use. But history shows that no monopoly lasts forever. The question is whether new platforms like TikTok, decentralized Web3 platforms, or AI-driven services can realistically challenge today's giants. Looking ahead, we can expect these platforms to expand into AI, smart devices, and digital payments. Decentralized alternatives may emerge, but they'll struggle against the scale of established players, unless regulations significantly change the rules. The digital economy will likely remain dominated by a few mega platforms. To wrap up, platform economics explains why companies like Google and Amazon dominate. Their strength lies in network effects, data, and ecosystems that reinforce their power. These aren't just businesses, they're infrastructures shaping our economy, society, and even democracy. So, here's a question for you to ponder. Should we treat these platforms as private companies or as public utilities that require oversight? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this exploration into the digital economy fascinating, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into economics, business, and technology. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep unpacking the economy with us.